What's good, Footy Culture fam? My name is Matthews, aka Matt, aka Matozinho, aka I support a team that has more presidents jailed in the last 6 years than UCL's won. And today, we're bringing y'all episode 26 of the Footy Culture Podcast. Once again, I'm joined today by Jay.
10 toes down like I'm Dino.
10 toes down.
Oh my
Dan
God.
and Dave.
What's up, guys? Welcome
What
back.
up, bros?
What up, Chris?
What's up? I'm locked up. Send some help, please.
And last but not least, man like Jimmy.
Jimmy James.
All right, boys. So on the topic list for today, episode 26, we got some big week for Barca. You know, president got elected, president jailed, big remontada. We got that. We got the big Manchester Derby. We got the their Klassiker. We got the Madrid Derby. And yeah, without further ado, start off with some La Liga talk. Let's talk about that remontada. 3-0 comeback against Sevilla midweek. Man, what a game.
What a game. All I want to say quickly is that Sevilla are like I don't know, man. They're
not that good.
Their form is so poor right now. I don't know what it was. Was it because probably the Champions League game was that their like first big their first loss that kind of like brought everything kind of downhill. And after that, it's just like they've been losing weekends of midweek again. But yeah, I guess I'm go ahead with the Copa del Rey game. They were up 2-0 in aggregate, right?
Yep, 2-0 the first leg. Came back 3-0 at home. First leg, first goal from Dembele, absolute banger.
Banger, dude.
Like,
yeah,
playing around with it, edge of the box, just randomly cuts and then it hits it top corner. Keeper had no idea what it was coming.
Crazy.
Was it with his weak foot or his good foot?
His weak foot
Bro,
is his good foot.
Which one, man?
Yeah, but the one thing with Dembele, he can shoot with both feet, but there's just that power he's missing. I feel like he needs to really like. Oh, he's a skinny guy, man.
He has power, he just doesn't have accuracy in some of his strikes.
Maybe,
yeah, I think he said like my left leg is like for accuracy, my right foot is for power or something like that.
So he does have a weak foot then.
I get because he also has like a foot that he prefers dribbling on and like one that like he prefers shooting with kind of, but I don't know. But yeah, anyways, Gerd Muller came in the 94th minute, big header after a cross from Griezmann into the box. Man went up to the camera like, yeah.
I think he was louder though at the camera.
He has a high-pitched voice, man. These Spaniards have like a high-pitched voice. I just don't understand why Fernando had to get a second yellow card there, which led to the one less player, which obviously led to them against. I can't say which led to them scoring the goal because they could have scored the goal either way, but that just brought more pressure for Sevilla to like get. Just you know what I mean? Well, he had to.
They're getting nervous, man. They tied it up at home, like. Fernando got nervous, bro.
At that point in the game, tensions are high, man. Not thinking as much.
Fernando got the red card before they tied the game. They were winning. Right, they were winning. They were winning. They were winning. So like, you know what I mean?
They were nervous though.
There was no reason. Like there wasn't really like a full offensive attack. Like there were still players back that they could have defended. He fell for the trap.
CDM, when you're getting pressured like that, it's hard not to get put in tackles hard, you know.
So obviously that header,
just back away from a tackle.
Nice header from PK.
Fernando was being rough all night, like it was inevitable, man. Like
that's how he plays, though. He's like that type of character.
Yeah. And then Diego Carlos headering the ball to keep it in when he should have just let it go out. Yeah, that's the one that. Then Griezmann got the ball, he faked, crossed it, put it to his left, and crossed it in to PK.
Such a perfect delivery on the cross, though.
I know, like perfect, man.
Bro, and then you saw like Messi's reaction to the goal, like off screen in the back. He's like,
yeah, I know, man. That was crazy. He's in it, man.
And then Martin Braithwaite with a 95th minute diving header, bro.
Braithwaite or R9? Did you say R9? Hero, bro.
I think Jay said that.
Martinaldo. Man, all the memes, and all the pictures.
Pop up in the chat, I'm like, Martinaldo, what?
It was a poacher's goal though, and like game winner. Like you gotta respect it.
Exactly. You gotta respect that hustle, man. He's there at the right time, right move. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah. Here's what I could say about Braithwaite. Like he doesn't have like the quality to play for Barcelona, but you can't knock his hard work
and his dedication.
He's worked hard at Barca. He's produced many times, and you got to respect that.
I don't know about many, but he's been okay.
He's had his moment.
He's had some moments, yeah, but
You can
like,
say
this
that
is
though.
Barca, man. Like a player like Braithwaite should not be at the club.
Okay, exactly.
Why
He
not,
doesn't
bro?
have the quality to play for Barca, yet he had a moment like completing a comeback.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
He
Not
doesn't have
faulting him there.
he doesn't have Barca skill, but he has Barca heart and motivation. That's what he has.
Yeah,
Yeah.
more heart than a lot of their players have.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
A lot of more heart than some of the
Yeah,
other players.
he works hard. You can't knock that.
That's
But yeah,
easy.
man.
That's what you need sometimes. You don't need the best player, but you need that player to put it all out there as possible for you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
man.
that helped us go to the finals now for the Copa del Rey
Against Atletico
Yeah.
Bilbao.
against Atletico Bilbao.
Bilbao
Another
just
cup
lost.
final.
But yeah, there's that crazy stat
Yeah,
now.
and
Jay, I think you're saying, but
Athletic Club have 2 cup finals
yeah, they have
Yeah.
two now.
within the month.
Within the
Wow.
2 weeks,
One
I
from
think.
last year that got postponed
Postponed.
because of COVID, and then the one for this year.
That's wild. So they can win the
It's
same
crazy.
trophy twice. in a
First time
Yeah.
ever. First team
Yeah.
ever.
I'm surprised.
Exactly.
I'm surprised they delayed it so much. Is there a reason
COVID.
why? Oh, no,
COVID.
but they still finished the end of their season last year.
When
When did they restart their league? They restarted their league back in what? October, I think, September.
Yeah.
But I don't remember.
I guess they just
timing. There's a lot of things that go into
postponed
it.
for safety precautions or whatnot, something like
Yeah.
that. I'm not 100% sure why, but
Whatever.
happened.
Whatever. We're
You're like,
through
you know
now.
what? We're already gonna have it set up for this week. We'll just do it the next week. Have everything already set up. Might as well just do both in the same.
So
in the
was
same month, right?
what was the game that Atletico beat Barca and when Barca got the red card? Messi got the red card. Was that the semifinals for that Copa del Rey?
No, that was
When?
the. That was a different cup.
That was thing. No,
Remember when Messi got the
Super
red
Copa,
card
no?
because he
Supercopa.
Super Copa.
yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay.
But yeah, so
Yeah,
now
this is
we're
Copa
back
del
in the
Rey.
finals now against a team I do not like at all. They're just a
Why?
they're
you
just
like
a
them?
scummy team. I just don't like their players, especially what they did last time against us. How hard they were going.
Yeah,
But
they're
whatever.
really-
They're pretty gritty.
They're gritty players. But yeah, Barca's been on the come up, Matt. What else can you say about Barca?
Yeah, man. So on Wednesday they had the remontada, and then 2 days prior, a man like Bartomeu got imprisoned. You know,
Yeah.
Feds did a sweep. Him and 2 other guys or 3 other guys. His right hand man, I think the CEO, or like another like judicial
Hey,
director.
hold
something
on,
like
quick. Barca fans, I don't want to hear anything about corruption anymore. Nothing.
Oh, look at
No
that
more.
finger go.
No more
Why?
corruption. You guys can't talk. You guys are in the same boat now.
Yeah,
Corrupt.
but
Of course.
I don't know about that.
Barca's corruption didn't do anything to influence results.
that. Yeah.
It was
You
just
don't,
like
how would you know?
pure
You don't know.
idiot. What's the word for idiotness?
But
Whatever.
what
Idiocracy.
what did their corruption involve? Bringing players in that with money, I guess. Is it
Money
Yeah,
laundering.
defamation as well.
overspending?
Yeah, so
buying?
apparently, Bartomeu paid this club called I3 Ventures, a Uruguayan-based like social media
Oh
kind of venture, and like basically like he paid like €1,000,000 and like paid 200,000 in like little installments, and basically like what they would do was just make like fake profiles and just defamate like Barca legends like Messi, PK, stuff like that, and then also just dodgy kind of transfers, like like you had Douglas coming in, like you had Paulinho coming from China, and then being sold like a year later for profit. Just a lot of shady deals, especially with Brazilian players. But
Even the Pjanic Arthur deal recently.
yeah, even that deal
was
as well.
too,
Too.
yeah.
But
That
you
was
know
to
what I
make
mean?
money, though.
That might not influence results, like a referee paying a ref, like, you know what I mean? That's not paying like the ref to bring in results, but you're still paying in a way to bring the players to give you those results.
Yep.
So in
No
a
more
way,
from Barca fans.
I can't really say like which one's worse, the
I mean-
Juve or the Barca.
No, I mean,
You're in the
yeah.
same boat, boys. Welcome.
But buying the players that are not guaranteed results.
exactly. And if they're players like
Doesn't
Paulinho and
matter.
Douglas, I don't
Corruption
think
is
that's
corruption.
That's just poor spending then.
Corruption is
Well, okay,
corruption.
I never said Barca wasn't corrupt.
We're
I'm just
all
saying that.
corrupt.
I never said.
Welcome to
course
the
Barca are
SSN.
corrupt.
But yeah,
all right. Let us continue with the Barca talk.
jump into the game this weekend they had. Was it? Did they have the game yesterday? It was yesterday, right? They played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on Saturday.
Yeah.
They played Osasuna. It was a 2-0
Osasuna.
win. Alba with the first goal assist from Messi.
Beautiful
Nice,
assist.
bro. First of all, beautiful assist. Messi trademark like kind of threw ball over to Alba, and then Alba inside the box just roofs it top corner. Keeper had no chance.
I swear
bro.
all of Alba's goals come from Messi just looking from the other side of the pitch, just crossing them into him.
That's it.
Yeah, man, bro. Alba's been having a pretty stellar 2021 season.
It's the
I think he has
formation, man.
something like like 5 goals or something like that, and like
had
6
a good
assists or something
2020.
crazy.
Starts at 2020. He had like 5 assists in 2020.
Yeah, something like that, man. Like he's been
Like the
going on.
2020
Yeah,
beginning.
he's tied his most goals. He's tied his most goals for a Barca campaign already.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's
And then
doing
the
good.
second goal came from young Ilash Moriba, bro.
That was a nice
We're all
strike.
so happy for the man, bro. Bro, I was clapping more than at a hood graduation, bro. It was crazy, bro. So happy for the guy. Absolute banger, bro. Did a little crochet a la Dembele, hits it left foot, top corner, beauty.
Fake shot
It's just
first.
great to see yeah, man, it's great. It's great to see young talent flourishing at Barca now, especially
Yeah, all
with
these young midfielders.
some of these signings that Barca have made in these prior years,
Bruh.
like Coutinho.
It wasn't maybe even a month or more ago. People were saying Barca were turning into AC Milan. Like-
What I don't get is that why did Barca look so bad at one point? Considering they only had 4 losses, I don't know. I don't know what it was. It's like we made it seem like Barca was doing so much worse. I think it's you guys. I think it's you guys making it like seem like Barca was like in the mud. You guys were like,
They were in the mud at the beginning
again.
of the season.
Only four losses, 5 draws, 17 wins, second in the league now, with
Yeah,
only 3 points behind.
No, because
They're complaining about a
Things-
1-0 win.
Yeah,
things get magnified for Barca though. Barca Madrid, it's just
I
They're
know.
10th at one
It's
point.
always like the teams like that where you'll feel it the most because you don't expect them to lose back to back, lose them 3 games in a row, tie 3 games in a row. But hey, it's only 4 losses. They have 5 draws, but they're back in. They're back in. They're like a lot of people were doubting them at one point. No one thought they would be making like top 3, but look at them now. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if anyone was saying nobody was thinking top 3, but
I was saying top 3, obviously. Come on.
they're definitely up there.
Yeah, it's kind of
I
hard to
think
pick them out.
Spanish
Yeah,
had them
but-
third.
But now they're
I'm third.
now the table's looking pretty good. We got Atletico Madrid in first with 56, I think, or 57,
59.
59,
59.
3 points in difference.
Yeah.
59, and then
Yeah.
Barca with 56.
So we'll go into the Madrid and
Yeah.
Atletico game
The
quick
Madrid
right
derby.
now. But the thing is, I want to point out is that Atletico are still minus 1 game, so they have 1 game behind with 3 points ahead. So
Yeah.
if they do get that win, they'll be 6 points in front of Barca.
Yeah.
So it's who's
That's
it?
still
I'm
not
sure
much.
I'm not sure who it's against, but it's still only 6 points. It's only 2 games,
They
right?
play against that Athletic Club on Wednesday.
Okay, but do
Yeah,
Barca
that's-
still
that's
have
a tough game, too.
do Barca still have a game against Atletico?
Yeah, they should.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
Probably. So that's a big game too because that's 3 points that can be given to Barca that can take away the 3 points from Atletico. So we'll see how that
They
goes.
still have a Classico in April, man. So that's gonna be
That's a
definitely
big
a
one,
big
too.
game for
Yeah.
sure to
Oh
determine.
yeah, definitely.
you know,
Like
who's-
this league
gets
is
that
definitely
top spot
still.
potentially.
This league is definitely one of the ones that are still up there.
Yeah, well, Spatty was saying this
It's
league's
still
over.
open, bro.
It's still
Oh.
very open.
Like a few weeks ago, man. Like even like a few months ago, maybe like Atleti were like at the top, man. Like
Yeah,
like,
Spatty
you
was.
didn't think like Barca or
I
Madrid
didn't
would
say
come
that.
back, you know.
Bro, you were going off.
kinda
Oh,
did.
Atletico's winning this league, bro. It's over. Atletico
No,
got
I'm
it.
happy when they win because I want to see them win the league. I never
Man,
said they're
nice
gonna
your
win the
mouth.
Ooh.
league.
But yeah.
go
I
look
kinda
at
saw it
the
coming.
past videos and then talk.
The Madrid Derby, guys. Luis Suarez. I don't know, man.
What a
Their
goal,
shots were
man.
good.
different something
They
else.
scored more.
What a goal.
Like his
Bro.
first touch wasn't to that shot. Like he didn't get to touch the ball at all. His first touch was an outside boot. You know what I mean? Like
Bro, that was such a smart finish too, man. Like
Yeah.
he like waited, like he anticipated, like looking at where Courtois was gonna move and like angled his body and then hit it with the outside of his foot.
that's the thing.
Such a
You,
nice
you know
finish.
that ball's gonna go in 99% of the time because you'll see most of the time like unexperienced forwards or like younger players. They'll probably look for like the inside foot, like kind of shot around the goalie on his right near post. But Luis Suarez knows just turn your body a bit, just put that ball around them because you already know Courtois already like gave into his near post, so that whole space was
yeah,
open.
Sold him.
He almost
You're-
caught Courtois another time. Courtois barely got a hand to it.
Llorente
You-
gave him
Yeah.
a beautiful ball.
Yeah, if you guys see the replay in
Yeah,
the slow motion
A
of it,
great run from Llorente.
if you guys see the replay and how the slow motion, you take in how world class of a player Suarez is. The way he was checking the ball, checking his space, checking the back, he checked like 5 times before he touched the ball. He checked the goalie, checked where his positioning is to the net, and then he looked to hit the ball. That just shows you
Yeah.
like players don't have that in them. Some players when they're getting the ball, they check once, then they shoot without even looking in the net. He
Yeah.
checked 5 times. He checked where the defender was, where the ball was coming, where the goalie is, where the net is from him, where the ball is from his foot, and how to hit it perfectly. And that's just a world class finish from a world class player.
It was a perfect run too, because he was just on side.
Yeah, he was.
And I'm surprised the way that Atletico were playing that today, because they were playing very offensively too. Like they were not the same Atletico against the Chelsea game.
Aggressive, like right off the bat.
They were not the same team. They're playing. Well, they're playing with 4 defenders, not like 6. They were playing high press. Like they were out there like pressing the ball. They wanted to put the pressure up, and that's the Atletico Madrid. I think they should be playing every single week. That's their style of play.
That is not their style.
I like Carrasco out there. I like Llorente in attacking as much as like he's a really good defensively player as well. Like he's really good at going forward, and that's one thing I like about that too.
Yeah, like Carrasco was balling, bro, in that first half, especially before he came off. Like early into the second half, bro, he was all over on that left flank, bro.
Yeah. And then you had Trippier on the right. Trippier was playing decent. Like, you know what I mean? Like they have quality players, but they deserve to win the league with that team they have. But when there's times against like that Chelsea team where they lost that 1-0 and they were like invisible, their whole team was just playing so bad. It just like, you know what I mean?
It always depends on who they're facing to and how they match up and stuff like that. But Madrid were able to tie it back up with Benzema, no?
Yep, Benzema goal.
88th minute, Benzema.
Nice passing play.
He did like a little kind of croqueta, like to get inside the box, like a bit kind of like a kind of janky kind of croqueta. And that set up Casemiro for the 1-2. Back to Benzema, goal. Yeah, bro, I haven't celebrated a Madrid goal like that, man. Like it's so weird,
right? And Matt, like, and that's the perfect result. You said you wanted it, and we got it.
That is the perfect result.
And I got it.
That puts
scoring too.
That puts Madrid behind Barca now in third, I think by 2 points. Yeah, 2 points. 2 points behind.
It's crazy that Benzema and Suarez are still like producing at this crazy high level. And like they've been doing it for so long, right?
Yeah, and that's the thing.
That makes me think of something.
What is it?
Those two are world-class strikers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are either of them, or maybe someone else, the best striker of the 21st century?
No.
21st century.
Actually,
so starting from 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be either Suarez or Lewandowski, I'd say.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's going to be one of them two.
Yeah.
Like, if you're looking at longevity, I guess, of world-class, like there's a world-class player, I would say Lewandowski, just because of how much he produced. But if you're talking about like a single season, then Suarez had the better season out of the two of them.
Even a single season, bro, Lewandowski, I think you can talk about.
But would you put Ronaldo into that too? Would you consider Ronaldo a striker?
No, he's
as well?
not a striker. If he's a striker, then it's obviously Ronaldo.
Wait, R9 or Cristiano?
Cristiano.
Oh.
Obviously,
yes, another name you could throw in there: R9, Thierry Henry, Zlatan.
Thierry.
There's a lot of players. When you're talking about the 21st century,
won that UCL.
When you're talking about the 21st century, that's 20 years of like just quality talent, and you can't really like. There's so many players. Like you can make a top 10 player, top 20 list of like the best strikers of this era. Like century, like top. You know what I mean? Past 20 years. There's so many. Like it's really hard to pick the one player because again, the most recent is obviously fresher in our minds. We always pick the most recent player. We pick the players who are playing right now. But
yeah, because you also could go with like.
There's so many.
Ibra as well.
There's so many.
But it's hard to. It's hard.
Ibra doesn't have any European trophies.
I know. You go with
That's the thing too. Like if you think about trophies as well.
He did in a lot of leagues though.
He did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But no
there's so many strikers you go with.
No, but Suarez is still a quality player, man.
It's Suarez. Suarez won a European Golden Boot in the prime Messi Ronaldo era.
That's very true.
But I can also say that
15-16 season.
Suarez also got a lot of that because Messi was a good player to play with. You know what I mean?
Well, that's just how it rolls sometimes.
Yeah, but think about that. Lewandowski he's the number one scoring option on his team, right? Suarez won top scorer in Europe with Messi by his side.
And Neymar.
Because that's the thing. You have Messi next to you, and like that gives you goals, yes, for sure, because it comes straight from Messi, or also can give you assists where it comes from Messi. You know what I mean?
But
when you have Lewandowski,
a lot of your goals.
Yeah,
what about
that's
his
true.
13-14 season at Liverpool? Dominant.
Yeah. No, he was there for sure.
Missing what? He missed what? The first 6 matches of the Prem because of his whole waiting fiasco. and I don't think he took pens for the team either.
He didn't take pens. 0 pens.
0 pens, and he ended up top 4. I can't remember how many goals exactly, but
31.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
31 goals, and he had 17.
But
assists.
even going back to
That's
the
crazy.
even going back to the Madrid Derby, like if you take Suarez off the Atletico team and if you take Benzema off the Real team, like you know what I mean? Like who's their replacement for those squads? Like there's no really. Who do you have? Mariano for Madrid, really?
Joao Felix hasn't been playing at
He
his
hasn't
form.
been top form either. Like they don't.
2021, he hasn't been the best for him.
Yeah,
He's really been starting that much.
That's the thing too. He hasn't been starting that much, and he had like a little stint where he had like 4 goals in like 4 games and a couple assists. But
Yeah, he was player of the month one month.
yeah, but
Or
then
2
after
months.
that, he's been lost. I think the system still, man, it's just not a system for him. Maybe the coach as well. It just doesn't work for him. I think it is the second year there, so he's still young. He still has time, but at a point you got to see it. Like they spent how much for him? More than 100 mil.
mm-hmm.
You got to start performing. You know.
So yeah, moving on to the La Liga quickly. I just want to mention that about Sevilla's form, how it's been so poor. Like they lost against Elche this weekend, 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And
Yeah,
like
man.
that says a lot too.
Bro,
'Cause
ever since that remontada, bro, it affects the players mentally, bro.
it does, because it
I'm
brings like
telling you,
the whole
men-
team.
Mentality is a big part of the game.
Yeah, Elche are in 17th. They're just above relegation, and that
Dude.
says a lot. Like you lose 2-1 against an Elche squad like that, and then they're gonna go into Champions League now. They're still only 1 goal behind Dortmund. Like it's gonna affect them a lot, and like it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
yeah,
looks like
just
they're
wanna-
resting some players. A couple players that they rested, but
They should
Still
still
not
get
even-
the
yeah.
win.
yeah.
yeah.
What were you gonna say,
Defense.
Matt?
Yeah, just to wrap off this whole La Liga talk, probably one of the best weeks for a Barca fan or
Yeah.
just Barcelona in general. Monday, Bartomeu arrested. Wednesday, remontada. Saturday, nice 2-0 win with a goal from a player from La Masia.
Mm-hmm.
And then today, just a few hours ago, Joan Laporte being elected as the new Barcelona president. Hopefully, good things come in store. We'll see.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
just bring it downhill.
It's their best years since they wore this exact kit.
Exactly, dude.
Barca fans are coming back for it now. They're like excited. They're looking into the future.
Messi is staying.
hopeful.
Probably,
So
bro.
we'll see.
Messi never votes for elections, and he was there today.
How crazy is that?
Because he's the face of Barcelona. Like you know what I mean? Like
No, that shows you he wants to He wants to
As much
change.
as-
he wants something better.
as much
for
as
the club.
so much history that Barca has for itself. Like Messi is part of Barcelona's history.
Obviously.
Forever you'll forever think Barcelona and Messi like forever till years to come. They'll always once he retires, everything like you'll think Barca, and your son is gonna be born in the next 20 years from now. He's gonna understand who Messi is.
Yeah, but the fact that
Messi, Cruyff,
Y'all having kids at 40?
no, but the fact that he went to vote, he hasn't done that before. Shows that how much he cares about the team, how much he actually wants change for the team, because he loves the team, right? He loves Barca. He is Barca,
That is his home.
Yeah.
and that just shows you that maybe he's voting because he wants a difference, and maybe that shows that he wants to stay. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barca's in the right direction.
Yeah, I think we're going up from now, and that's a good sign.
You love to see a good, strong, healthy Barcelona, man. It's still beautiful football they produce. It's still quality, and again, you want to see Messi happy, and you want to see Messi perform.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Oh yeah.
We'll end off with Barca with one more thing. Hopefully, they can get the remontada again against PSG.
We'll talking about that a little bit on.
I'm
Quick,
just gonna
na-
say quick. I don't think the comeback will happen, but I think they'll get a win. They
Okay,
won't
see-
advance, but I think they'll get a
You gotta
win.
believe.
Save it for the pod.
gotta
We'll
believe.
talk about that later on a little
we'll,
bit, but
we'll save those predictions.
let's
What
jump
else we gotta
on
talk
to
about?
not La Liga, sorry, Premier League. That
Premier League.
Manchester
Yeah,
Derby. Pep Guardiola, who? 20 games winning
It's a big-
streak, who?
You can't say that. Pep Guardiola is still first.
Yeah, what do you mean? Come on.
Hey,
Old ladies at the
Man
window.
U, I think is 27 games straight winning away or not losing away from home. You know what I mean? So they haven't lost an away game in 27 games or something like that. It's pretty crazy.
Damn.
So
And they got 4 points from 2 games against City, so that's pretty good.
it's and that's
Yeah,
that and this is a game where no one expected for Man U to come out and produce this quality of football. To me, it was quality
It was good.
because
The whole
Clean
team
sheet
played
as
nice.
well.
it wasn't
Yeah,
boring.
sure.
It wasn't like the Chelsea Man U game. It wasn't like the Chelsea Crystal Palace game. It's the Man U that knew like, hey, these are 3 points we need to take away from them right now, or else it's definitely over. You know what I mean?
But you see what you get from this. Like, this was a team that you saw that wanted to went for the W, and they got the W. Why did Man U play soft? And we all saw the last couple of games. Man U were playing for a tie. It looked like it, right? And now, if you think about it, if they went for the win and they got those wins and then they beat Man City, they would have still a chance. But now because they went for those ties, I guess you can say, and the way they played, you can clearly see it. They went for a tie.
They were playing so slow. They were playing so slow. Like compared to the last games, they were not like the only player I would really see was running and actually hustling out there was actually pressing the ball was Dan James in the past 3-4 games.
Can I tell you the difference of what the difference was this game and the game against Chelsea? The difference was Chelsea wants you to press them. If you press them, they're going to counter you.
Mm-hmm.
So they had to play a defensive game, try countering Chelsea.
That's true too. They're both,
but so does Man City.
No, Man City do not play that.
City, they pressure you.
They do not play the defensive game.
That's true.
That's definitely why. When you put
if you start pressing them, they don't know what to do. It's kind of like a Juve situation. When they get pressed, they're like, "What the hell? What do you do now?"
Not even that. I think they know how to deal with the pressure, but I don't think they saw it from Man U. I don't think they thought of that coming from Man U.
Because from the start, you saw Man U come out.
Smart on Solskjaer.
You saw Man U come out pressuring hard for the ball, and look where it led to. You know what I mean?
2 minutes in, Martial gets destroyed by Jesus. First of all, let me ask you, why the hell is Jesus in the box there? Second of all, there's 4 guys around Martial. 4 guys around Martial, and the one guy who's a not defender puts his leg out. Out of all 4 of those guys around him,
there was no reason.
There was no reason because he had the ball. Like, they could have not squished him, but they putting pressure on Martial. He could have lost the ball himself.
It was good movement.
Get in the way of the shot.
It was good movement from Martial to get into the box and get into the pressure like that. But again, poor decision from Jesus. Like that really brought the morale. I get not to say morale because they were obviously still playing. They're still thinking.
No, that definitely brings down the morale though. If that's the first,
that definitely brings the morale.
Yeah, 2 minutes in, that 100% for any team. You know what I mean? And especially again in a derby. But yeah, Fernandes got
that brings the morale down. That may be an L from Mönchengladbach because that means they might be weak-minded. Coming to the Champions League game.
I don't know.
You never know.
They always are in the CL.
I don't know.
I thought this was a Champions League game, bro. By the way, City were performing, bro.
But yeah, Fernandes with the penalty. Ederson almost saved it though. Huh? He went the way.
Yeah, he got the
right way.
Had a good hand to it.
Got the ball.
I really like the way Dan James was hustling. I really like the good way all the players were kind of just had their head in the game. They weren't slowing the game down at all. Like they were not taking their time. They're really looking to go pressure quick.
Fred played nice. He had some good he was smart today. Like he didn't force or mark the player. He was marking he wasn't marking the player. What's the other word? He was zonal. So he was seeing the pass before the pass came.
McTominay was playing the same way.
McTominay's play was nice too. Yeah. Shaw was playing nice with Wan-Bissaka. Even Maguire, man, he had some moments where he saved some balls, saved some shots. Everyone, right?
Yeah.
The only thing I think is that Man City, I don't know if they really need Jesus out there. Like he's a great forward, but
is he though?
He's good, but the thing is, they still need Foden in there to supply a little bit more creativity with the ball onto your feet. I feel like Jesus, because you know what I mean. Like when you put 6-7 players up into the opponent's box, what is Jesus gonna help you there? He's not gonna help you. He's a good finisher when it comes to a counterattacking or going into spaces, but when Jesus is in there just looking for areas to pass the ball, give the ball away, distribute the ball, he's not the kind of player. You know what I mean? Jesus, I'd rather have a Foden in there who can create more spaces for even a Gundogan to go and score chances. Gundogan had a couple of chances too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he had a couple of Potter puff shots.
But these were chances where they had to shoot, and they if there was someone who had a good shot behind it, they would take it. But I don't think Jesus has that creativity and the passing ability to play with that type of style that they were playing. You know what I mean?
Even having Bernardo on the field might have been.
Bernardo too, was missing. Yeah. So Bernardo was definitely one thing that they were missing out there for sure.
KDB should not have been playing that game, man.
He didn't look fit.
He came back post injury, bro. He's been looking off, man.
Yeah,
City have been looking off.
He didn't look too well.
They should have just started Foden instead of KDB this game.
I would have seen that. I would like to see that.
I did like Zinchenko was playing quality. Cancelo was playing good quality on the other side. They're playing well.
Cancelo didn't have too good of a game.
He messed up a couple times. That's why he got subbed off for Walker.
Yeah, I can say that. Yeah, but yeah, they went to the half 1-0 up. They came out in second half.
Luke Shaw, dude, showing us what he is, bro. What a season, man.
Man, you know how to play that counter-attacking ball. And when it came to that, like, they knew how to, like, just quickly. They were attacking with, like, 5 guys right away. And who's back there? Stones and Diaz and maybe one more like defensive player, Roger or something, you know what I mean? Or one of the fullbacks. But, like,
it was nice, though.
Man, you were pressuring really high. There was sometimes when we would pressure, but they would lose the ball too quick and we didn't know what to do with the ball afterwards.
But they'd come back.
But then you run back. That's why you have Dan James. You have Dan James running up. We lose that ball. He's running straight back. You know what I mean? So that's definitely one thing. That's definitely one thing you enjoyed out there.
Much.
Again, everyone didn't think this result going to come through. Like, even having Martial up there, he wasn't the greatest form either. Like, I really would have liked to see a what's his name, Cavani up there too, to apply more pressure to those 2 defenders. But we did. You gotta
give Martial minutes just so he can get his comfort back in. Like, so you have to.
He missed an easy one.
He missed that.
Oh my
sitter,
dude. Man. Like, you know what I mean? If that was Luis Suarez.
You're comparing a world-class player.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, obviously Martial is still young.
You should be finishing.
You should be finishing
those, man.
But
like,
he
hesitated.
He hesitated, and I give credit to Ederson because he saw right before Martial was about to hit it, he put his whole body in the position that he was going to shoot it right.
Yeah, he guessed.
He guessed well
because I know Martial should have definititely picked his opposite post.
Exactly, he should have picked the opposite post.
Always.
Any striker should have done that, man. Come on.
But that's the thing, Martial.
He's lacking confidence.
Composure. That's the good thing. Composure is what he lacks because he has a lot of those chances where he's 1-on-1 with the goalie or even like 1-on-1 with the defender, but just that last instinct of know where to put the ball, where to position yourself properly to get that shot through is like that's what's lacking in him. But Luke Shaw came out and scored a chance like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
ran down the field, went through a couple guys, passed it to Martial. Passed it to Rashford. I think they did a 1-2, and then finished it. I think it hit the inside the post.
It's crazy what a little competition does to a player, right?
Tejas comes in.
Beginning of the season, Shaw was looking out of it, bro.
Luke Shaw is in form.
Players need that, man.
Tejas got introduced into the squad, man. Little competition came through, and then Shaw's like, man, I need
players
to pull up
need
my
that.
socks and get to the business.
Luke Carlos or Roberto Shaw?
But it's true. Like, if you think about it yourself as well, like someone comes, your team gets a player for your position. Are you not going to want to play better to show off? Like, you know what? No, F this guy. I'm staying in this position, right? So it helps a lot, and it shows. It worked out for him.
One thing that can definitely come out positive for sure for the Man U squad is that Henderson, like, you know what I mean, I think was one of the man of the match players. He had a good rating. Like, he did stop good chances, and everything when it comes to the counter-attacking team like Man U. Once Henderson or the goalie hits that ball, you need to look quickly to distribute that ball out and distribute it well. That's one thing that De Gea lacks, and that's one thing that Henderson is able to provide to these players. Or they created chances. I think pretty sure Luke Shaw's goal came from Henderson.
Yeah, Henderson passed.
He created that play. It went straight out to, I think, Rashford or Shaw. Shaw even himself brought it up. But putting a good ball in, and if you're playing a counter-attack style of football, your goalie needs to put a good ball through. And that's what Henderson is able to provide. And I think that's what we need to keep on the field. Like, always, if we want to get results now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
would you rather Henderson starting ahead of De Gea?
Yes, definitely. And I feel like it's time for maybe De Gea to even think of moving back to Spain or looking for another club, just because if we have a quality player like Henderson, I still don't understand why we need to keep 2 good quality keepers, especially if, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like,
one's a young keeper.
They play a lot of games.
There's definitely a lot of games, but again, like,
one for the league, one for the cup games.
For sure, but I would keep De Gea. Yes, I'd love to keep De Gea, but again, if the keep that I definitely want to start for the big games is definitely Henderson, and especially it also depends on the kind of style that we're looking for. Counter-attack football is definitely Henderson's game. So
he's a good shot stopper too.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So
going on to another Englishman who's going off, Matt. You know who he is. Harry Kane.
HK, mate, bro.
Wait.
Performance.
Don't throw Harry Kane's name in there yet, man. You gotta throw in Bale's name.
And Moore were all performing.
Bale.
All those 4 men are performing, bro. And Kane got what? 2 goals, 2 assists.
Yep.
Yeah, 9.6 rating.
Now he's I think top assister of the league, I believe.
He is.
He's up there in goals as well too, man.
Mm-hmm.
And then crazy stat. Kane and Son now have assisted each other 14 times, breaking Alan Shearer and Chris Sutton's all-time record of 13 goals in the 94-95 season.
Jeez.
Wait. What place are they in the table?
I don't know, 7, 6.
That Blackburn side won the Premier League, so I don't want to hear about this. Kane's son.
Jeez. They are currently results? They're currently 6th place.
It's hard to. It's, the thing is, having like world-class attackers can help you in the defense.
Yeah.
And that's what Spurs are lacking in defense and midfield, right? They're playing Lo Celso, man. Like Harry Winks in midfielder.
Yeah.
Like
Respect
if you're looking for 7th place where they are right now. You're not getting top 3 without midfield. And then the defense, they have Eric Dyer playing center back. Come on, like
that's definitely one thing they're lacking. They don't
and
have
the washed up Alderweireld.
They don't have their a set lineup when it comes to the defense. They're always switching with Dyer, Sanchez, Alderweireld, and if Arwar,
even sound good to me.
Even out wide, they have Arwar, Doherty. They have even your.
Reguilon's the only bright spot of that defense.
Yeah, Reguilon's the only good player, but that shows you right there. That's not a team that can get top 4 in my opinion. We'll see if it happens, but
it's close because
technically
they're top. They're really top competition right now. For 4th is Everton, who has 1 game less and with 46 points. And Chelsea, who has 27 games with 47 points.
Even West Ham too. West Ham have 1 game less and they're tied on points. So if West Ham wins the game in hand, they jump up too.
That's crazy.
And hey, don't as much as Liverpool's having this hard time with these games, like they're still only 2 points behind Tottenham. So there's still competition with, I wouldn't say top table, but there's definitely competition with like 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. You know what I mean? Champions League battle is still going on. So. Bale needs to play more games.
I told you guys, like it's a thing. He has to stay fit. That's the one thing with him. He has the fitness is not there with him, and now you can see it's working. Like you have to give him time, and he got 2 goals again. I think he has 4 goals in 4 games.
It's consistency. You know what I mean? Like give him a little bit of spark up there, and his fire's still going. It's gonna keep going until. Let's say he has 1 bad game and then they bench him, like it might like reset his fire. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You need to give a player people are human beings as well, man. Like if they're doing bad and they're not doing well, he's not getting playing time. He's not going to perform, right? The more performance he gets, the more time he gets on the field, the more comfortable he feels with the team. He gets 1, 2 goals. Next thing you know, he knows where to be nowadays. He knows what position. You know what his role is in the team, and he starts performing. We saw it today. He had good positioning from both goals. They weren't good goals.
Right?
They weren't good goals, but his positioning were right.
Yeah. Premier League Bale, different grade.
We want to see it.
It's funny because
pace and power.
You see a lot of journalists asking Mourinho like Bale, what about Bale? All these Bale questions, and at the end of the day, he's like, he's not my player. He's a Real Madrid player. If he stays, it's not up to me. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So you're gonna see if Madrid really are gonna take him back if he performs well at the end of until the end of the season, or if,
doubt it.
Or if maybe
he's on really high wages.
Or if maybe Tottenham.
I'm getting flashes though.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Yeah,
but
of old Bale, I'm getting flashes.
We'll see.
Wait, I want to ask you guys a quick question.
Yeah.
We'll get to this other guy's team pretty much right after this, but prime Bale or prime Mo Salah?
Prime Bale.
Bro, it's gotta be Mo Salah, bro.
Nah, it has to be Mo Salah.
Like I mentioned before, bro. What? 4 seasons consecutive, 25 goals plus.
Yeah, it has to be Mo Salah.
What other forward can do that? But then again, Bale has what, 3 or 4 goals in Champions League finals.
Huge ones
Bale
too.
Might have been able to do it if he could stay fit, but
Bale had what?
Bale like the big game difference maker. Salah more of like the season consistent.
Yeah, I want someone who's consistent on my team.
Yeah.
But Salah does perform in the UCL. Like he had a great UCL the year they won and the year that they made to the finals. Like,
exactly.
He performs UCL.
Unfortunately, he got injured. Ramos destroyed him, but
yeah,
I would take Salah for sure.
I'd probably take Salah too.
Prime Salah.
Bale had that like star power though. Like,
I know, bro, but it wasn't.
Like, it was beautiful.
It wasn't consistent though.
Salah's taking over some games too, man.
Yeah, Salah has that star power.
Bro, I still have that Bale run against Barca. Like,
oh my god, he literally ran out.
Took a sip on the sidelines and still beat him to the ball.
This man ran out the stadium, grabbed the hot dog, came back in, and still scored that goal.
Crazy.
Oh man, that's definitely one of Bale's top moments in his career. His free kicks too,
like
the
bicycle kicks.
Yeah, the bicycle kick.
Yeah.
But
he's a quality player.
Going to Liverpool now, and Mo Salah, man. I woke up this morning, I looked at my phone, I'm like 1-0 down. Oh my god.
Lemina, bro. Go from Lemina.
It was well hit.
The ex Juve talent.
Yeah, that was my boy back in the day.
It was definitely a well hit goal.
But then again, a fault because of Salah. Salah got the ball. He didn't see it. No one. I guess it was his fault, but also his team's fault. No one said man on. He had the ball. He lost the ball, and Lamina got the nice shot in.
Salah with more diving, bro. What else is new?
But man, Liverpool
are now 6 home games losses in a row, man.
Remember back then, like it was a couple months ago, we were talking about, oh yeah, Liverpool haven't lost at home, and how long, bro? How long is this gonna last, man? This can go for so many freaking seasons, like who knows? And now they're just in a losing streak.
Anfield's looking like the theater of nightmares right now, bro.
But that's what you love football, man. Football is you cannot predict it, man. It's beautiful to see if you're not a Liverpool fan, but what's crazy to me is that
beautiful.
the teams that Liverpool's losing against, you know what I mean? Fulham, an okay Sheffield. Everton's doing not too bad, but there's Brighton, Burnley, like Southampton were doing okay too, but like
upsides, man.
Like and then they go and beat
Leipzig to break those teams down. That's the thing.
And then beat Leipzig,
They struggle to break them down.
The thing with Liverpool is that they've been playing the same 13, 14 players consecutively for 3-4 years now, with Klopp's like super aggressive G-gen pressing, bro. Bro, these guys are humans. Like it's gonna wear them down. It's gonna take a toll on their bodies. Of course, they're gonna. What are you laughing?
It's taking a toll on Mane's hairline. That's
bro. His hairline was like that.
He seems to be coming back.
Man,
it's coming back. It's regenerating.
Up here, bro.
I'll continue to say this until you start seeing the same Liverpool from before. It's just Van Dijk. They need that player to lead the team. They need that captain. As much as Henderson is also a captain on the pitch, but they need that player to like go out there and be like, just literally, if you have to just score at these guys and just tell them to like, yo, like wake the fuck up kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I mean, look at the back line that played this game.
They need
back four. They played this game as like a championship level back line.
Yeah,
Robertson,
like man,
awful. Reece Williams,
Phillips,
awful, and Nico Williams. They have 2 kids. And 2 championship level defenders, pretty much. In their back.
Wow.
Robertson Robertson and what's his name? Trent back there. They're still not providing. They still can't push up too much. They still have to support those 2 center backs back there. Alisson is looking like he's literally like championship level keeper. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not that he's not
got no hope.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's not these goalies can't perform like. You know what I mean? As much as you can save these crazy shots and stuff, but it comes down to your defense and allowing shots coming through to begin with. Like, this guy has to do everything back there kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how Alisson obviously communicates too. Like, he needs to communicate more if he doesn't communicate at all. I'm sure he does as much as he can, but it comes down to, like, the defense not being there. And then, I don't know what it is. Even with the forwards, like, Salah and Mane aren't really looking that dangerous this season too much, too, honestly.
Yeah,
they're tired, bro.
They're tired, man. You can see it. The whole team is tired, man.
Firmino too. Like I don't know if
done, man.
I don't
even know to pack it up and start something new.
The last time Firmino scored a goal, Alcantara.
You guys think one of the 3 forwards will leave this summer?
I think so.
I think one of them has to.
If they don't make Champions League, they might get 2 of them that leave.
Yes, for sure.
Maybe all 3.
Who would you say your one player to leave from that Liverpool front line would be?
I could see Firmino.
Firmino.
I think it's Mane and Salah.
Where's Firmino gonna go?
I could see Firmino and Salah. Sorry, Firmino and Mane.
I think it'd have to be Salah, bro.
I don't know, man. I really feel like if Liverpool do not make top 4, Mane can go to Madrid. Mane is Madrid.
Mane or Salah.
Mane is Madrid quality. We're getting rid of Hazard, just tossing Hazard, just take your losses, and just bring in a quality player because Madrid need that strong forward again. Like they don't have, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they had Asensio and Rodrigo on the wings today, man. They couldn't do anything.
They need the top 3. They need to make a name for themselves. They need like that, you know what I mean?
You know who I could see leaving?
Who?
Jurgen Klopp.
I was gonna ask that. I was gonna ask that. I think so, man.
Stevie G in?
Dude,
that'd be crazy.
Stevie G won Rangers the title.
Bro, he broke Celtics 9 season in a row?
Yeah.
Bro, is Conte gonna do the same to Juve?
The curse of the 9 in a row.
But man,
I can see Stevie G doing it in Liverpool, and that'd be sick to see, man. That'd be so nice to see.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, I think it'd be like kind of harsh just to let Klopp go after that. Like after bringing Liverpool, like these successes over the past 2 years.
Man, that's what it is, man. That's football,
but...
man. You've seen that happen many times, though.
Yeah, he's won them situation where he steps down, right?
Or something like that.
He just steps down, like a mutual agreement.
Yeah. You could tell those owners don't care. Then he goes not even funding transfers.
Yeah. Hey, end of the day,
it's FSG, bro.
Look what Klopp was able to bring to the Liverpool fans and just the quality in general football. Like
Champions League.
I'd be happy if he left and we just kind of like started fresh. You know, bring a legend in, and then just give Klopp the quality that he deserves. He deserves to go win trophies. Deserve as much as he can. Like, you know what I mean? We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Speaking about Juve, how are they doing, Spatino?
Oh, okay. So I'll start off midweek with Spezia. First half terrible. So in this game, they actually got outpossessed by Spezia. Spezia had 53% possession.
That's messed up.
Until the weirdest player that came on that's turned the game around.
Dybala?
Bernardeschi.
Oh my god!
Once Bernardeschi came on, Juventus like flipped the switch and they started playing. Bernardeschi's a starter now. This guy's in the lineup every week.
Such an ugly player, in my opinion.
He's been performing. Chiesa, Morata goal in the Spezia game midweek, and Ronaldo, of course.
Yeah.
And then they go on Saturday against Lazio. Big game, must win. They go 1-0 down because of a stupid pass from Kulusevski.
Correa, though, man. Correa.
Right to Correa.
Nice goal, though.
Good goal. Correa put a cycle on Demiral. Demiral was like,
seriously.
But he had a good game other than that.
Yeah.
I didn't even know Immobile was in the field.
No,
Immobile, oh my god. Terrible game.
He did nothing against a Juve.
That's Italy's number 9?
That's Italy's number 9.
I don't know, man. We'll see. We got Moise Keane. No, I'm joking. Anyway, but then, bro, Chiesa, he's so good.
Talent, man.
I told you guys, Chiesa's quality.
One of the best Juve players this season, bro.
This guy said he told us.
Yeah.
Right, Chris?
Him more Morata, man. Morata, too, man.
Morata 2 goals. Yeah, man. Oh, they played
low key Danilo, bro.
Danilo played CDM against Lazio. He played good. I didn't mind him CDM. This guy, he's a role player. He's probably the best role player around. I haven't seen much better.
Better than Joshua Kimmich, eh?
No, Kimmich is set. Kimmich is set
second to Danilo.
He's second to Danilo.
Roberto.
Yeah. But
so
anyway,
how's the table looking now?
Yeah, Juve got a big 3 points. So
they're third now.
6 points if you count the midweek.
Yeah, big 6 points you could say, but
third in the league.
This week, third in the league. Inter got a big dub. Lukaku with 2 assists. One shouldn't really count as his assist because like a little blunder that just happened to hit Sanchez. But anyway, he got 2 assists, which puts him on 18 goals, 8 assists this season, which is pretty crazy for a big man like that.
Yeah,
only him and like Harry Kane have those stats.
World class.
I've been hearing Ballon d'Or talk.
I've been hearing that too.
Ballon d'Or's gotta be Lewandowski, bro. Come on.
Yeah, come on. I'll always say this. It's a little early to even predict the Ballon d'Or right now. As much as you can say, obviously the top players are scoring goals, and your team. You still have whether that player is going to get most goals. That's one obviously contender. You're going to get the Golden Boot. Your team has to somewhat maybe win the league. Hopefully, win the league. Do decent in Champions League, and again, the biggest factor again is going to be Euros. If your team can go out there, but hey, if Lewandowski can win the league, win Champions League, and get most goals. I don't feel like Euro can even. I don't think Euros matters to that. Then at that point, I feel like Lewandowski will deserve it. Poland can't do much in the Euros, probably. Let's be real.
Yeah,
like,
it's just
too much in the Euros anyway.
It's like Mo Salah that year with Egypt.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like, they're not going anywhere.
So if Lewandowski can produce that this season again, as he did last season, I feel like he deserves it above anyone. I don't care who wins the Europa League, or Champions League, Euros.
So, but that could be the same thing with Lukaku. You know, they're unfortunately out of the Champions League. But Belgium have a pretty good side. You never know what could happen in the Euros.
No, that for sure. That thing. If
they win if they win the Serie A, and if he gets most goals, that's a factor as well.
And if he's able to go out there and score goals for Belgium and actually take Belgium far into the Euros, then I feel he deserves it. Yes, but imagine a Lukaku with a Ballon d'Or.
Looks weird.
It'd be as weird as like George Weah getting it.
That was weird,
bro.
because George Weah they gave to just because like he's an African player and he didn't have like that great of a season. If you look at his stats, I was looking at his stats like recently. If you look into his stats, like he didn't have the best season of any player in the world.
I won't challenge it.
Then who should have won it then?
I don't know, but I'm just saying George Weah shouldn't have won it.
Some Juve player. Hey, no. Another good example of the most current time is Modric. You know what I mean? You don't think of Modric, but again, he did get Champions League. I don't know did they win the league that year?
They didn't.
But he got Champions League.
No.
But he got Champions League. Yes. Was he one of the best players for Champions League? Again, I don't know. I don't remember. But again, his team got into second place in the World Cup. Did he deserve that Ballon d'Or?
For bringing a Croatia?
A lot. Yes, maybe. You know what I mean?
I would say so.
Didn't he get MVP of the tournament?
No, Messi did.
Yeah.
Or something like that?
Oh, Modric.
Modric
got MVP, yeah. Pretty sure.
Messi got the previous one.
Yeah.
Right.
So, let me ask you guys this. A cheeky little one. Do you think the club you guys support has a Ballon d'Or winner in your team? Whether this year or in future years?
Yes.
Well, yeah, I have Cristiano Ronaldo. You guys have Messi.
No, okay, like future.
Ansu Fati.
Ansu Mane Fati.
I mean, Chiesa's putting up numbers, man.
I don't know about Chiesa.
I can't see Chiesa as a Ballon d'Or winner, but like if he can like progress in the right way.
What about De Ligt?
Bro, I thought you would have said De Ligt.
Yeah.
No, but honestly,
it's hard. See, no, but it's harder for defenders to get it.
The brightest point of Juve this year.
Okay. Dortmund?
Yeah.
Haaland,
Sancho,
come on.
Sancho, Haaland.
Haaland, Sancho, dude.
Biggest players out there right now. As much as if they go transfer to a different team, they're still right now they're Dortmund players, so they're definitely quality.
Yeah. And United?
The only United player I'll give it to is Bruno. If Bruno still does this from years to come, performs this kind of quality football, he's definitely a top contender, even coming from a midfielder role. You know what I mean? As much as he's not a striker.
Even this year, man, you could have a show, bro. Man,
Portugal, if they win the league and if they do something in Euros, Portugal do something.
And if they win Europa,
if Portugal,
the thing is,
Portugal win the Euros, they give it to Ronaldo.
Yeah, exactly.
That's yes, but again,
unless Bruno has like a really
standout
CR7 tournament, right?
Yeah, and unless Bruno has a better tournament.
Bro.
Yeah, but then
as much as it would be nice to see Bruno win it, like Portugal win that tournament, it's
Ronaldo. Yeah, let's be real, man.
Even if Juve don't win the
propaganda is gonna be an all-time high.
Even if Juve don't win the league, get knocked out of Champions League, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Ronaldo might finish top goal scorer. So
Ronaldo
that could give him something.
Yeah, and Ronaldo would really have to do a lot of damage in the Euros for him to actually go out there and win it. But
I mean, he usually does.
Which he can.
Yeah, he can for sure. But yeah, rest anything else in Serie A? How does AC Milan this week?
Yeah, AC Milan won 3-1. Krunic masterclass. This guy played camp.
Never thought I'd hear that.
Banged a beautiful free kick. Defensive work that he did that game was crazy. But yeah, AC Milan had a good game. Krunic was probably the best player in my opinion.
Dalot had a goal. Yeah, Dalot had a goal too.
Yeah, Dalot scored a nice goal too.
2-0 win.
Milano.
Yeah, they played good. And then tomorrow, Inter Milan versus Atalanta.
That should be a good game, man.
Okay, hey,
interesting.
If Inter lose this game, they're gonna be only 3 points in front of Milan because right now they're 59 points with one game left, which they play tomorrow. Milan with 56 points, well, there's 3 points difference. But if Atalanta go out and win the game tomorrow, they're gonna be they're gonna be tied with Juve. Tied with Juve.
Yeah.
Dude.
I want to tie.
You want to tie it?
Still have that game in hand too, though. Juve.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's inevitable. It's inevitable.
I don't know.
Just like Thanos said, I'm inevitable.
So we'll see.
Inter's last game of the season is gonna be against Juve, man.
Ooh, that is tasty.
It'll be a title decider.
Imagine.
That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy, bro. Get some popcorn for that.
But yeah, Serie A, that's about it. Roma won, Napoli won. Like the big teams pretty much won this week.
It's really the big game is definitely going to be tomorrow for Inter and Atlanta. And then again, we'll see how the rest of the week goes by and then how the Serie A really builds itself. So
James.
Yeah, that could really shake up the table.
James. How is Dortmund doing?
And their Klassiker.
Pretty good, man. Pretty good.
They had a good first half.
It was looking good.
Holy guys.
It was looking good. It was looking good.
I was gonna say, man, masterclass from Haaland.
Starting off midweek, big cup game.
Oh, we're going back.
Semi-final cup game. No, quarterfinal cup game. against Gladbach was a hard-fought victory, but unfortunately it left the squad a little depleted.
Couple injuries there.
Sancho and Guerrero both had to exit that game injured.
2 key players.
Right, 2 key players, really big chance creators.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So good that we advanced to the next round of the Pokal, right, semifinals, which is good.
That's when Haaland scored the.
Game was obviously.
That's when Haaland scored the scissor.
No.
That was 2 weeks ago. Sorry.
That was like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, that was against Schalke.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sancho scored that game and then he left injured. So yeah, definitely 2 key players to miss. But honestly, like looking at this past week, game Saturday, game Tuesday, game Saturday, game Tuesday. If I had to pick one game to lose, it would have been this one. Just because Bayern away, always going to be a tough game, no matter who you have on the field. Title race, Dortmund aren't in the title race, so it doesn't really matter too much.
For top 4 matters.
Yeah, but it is top 4. They did need these points, not for titles, but just to get into the top 4. So
the good thing was that Frankfurt and Wolfsburg both dropped points.
Yeah, that's good.
So they weren't to pull away too much, which is good.
That's good.
This game, it started off pretty well too. Like, Haaland 2 goals in 9 minutes.
It started great.
Filthy, man.
I thought it was gonna be a wrap, bro. I was like, bro,
it started
2-0?
amazing.
10 minutes in,
bro? No, you can't.
Bro, I knew at 2-0, bro, that the game was just getting started.
Come on, let's be real.
If they would have scored that third,
if Meunier knew how to play a ball.
Meunier, I don't want to see Meunier on the field in a Dortmund jersey.
If Meunier knew how to play football,
you're so wishy-washy on Meunier.
He's so poor, bro. Like, come on. In that chance there, you either shoot and make the goalie make a save, or you square it. I don't know what he did. He got to do a ball roll or something, bro. I don't know what he was saying, bro. But yeah, he scuffed that chance there, and then from there you can just tell the tide kind of turned. Bayern kind of woke up and they're like, "Yo, shit, we're in a game right now. We need to play." Because at that point they were second in the table, right? So they had to come on.
Yeah.
They knew they had to win, right? Because they were second in the table at that point.
Dortmund started parking the bus after their 2 goals, man. They should have just kept pressing and playing the attacking football they were playing.
That was the one thing. I think they were worried about getting burned on the counter with the pace of Coman and Sané, which I understand.
Yeah.
But at the same time, man, they sat way too deep. Like they had
man.
back 5.
I don't know why.
They were sat way too deep in the box. And the thing is, man, all it takes is that one ball to go in, and you have a player like Lewandowski in there who's always gonna finish.
that one thing is that they shouldn't have let that. Obviously, it's penalty. It's a penalty. It is a penalty. The first goal that they scored, it is a penalty that who did put his leg in, but they should have tried as much as they can to go into the half with 2-0 up. Once they scored that one goal right before half, like it's still game. It's gonna be game on forever. Like it's only 1-0 down.
Yeah.
You go into the half, okay, team is getting in there, reset the game. You're only down by 1 goal, and then look at the second half. You know what I mean? Bayern come out.
Half, they came out pretty strong second half. Hazard had that chance early that he scuffed.
Yeah.
And then there was the no call on Royce, which I don't understand.
How was that not a call?
Not a penalty. If you're gonna call the one on the hood, you have to call the one.
How was that not a freaking call?
Yeah, they're both soft.
Yeah.
It is. If you're gonna call one, you call the other.
No, I get that.
You don't call the other. Right, a little bit of like this game, especially like every game against Bayern, it's always like a lack of consistency in the refereeing. Every time I watch it, at least, and then that like leading into the third goal there too, like Chan coming out of defense. Is it a foul? Probably. Was it called a foul? No. Right, it happens. Then Bayern go and they score, and then from there, as soon as that third goal went in, you knew it was done.
Fonzie Davies assist in the
fourth. Goretzka, man.
At the same time, you knew that was kind of done. Like you can tell that when Haaland went off injured, they just brought on Tiggs. He plays in the 4th tier of Germany. Brandt, I haven't seen Julian Brandt since 2019. I don't know what that guy's saying. From there, they just tried to hold it down. They're playing for the draw, which I respect. Right, big game on Tuesday. Try to freshen the legs up a bit, and then that goal from Goretzka just killed the game off. But apart from that, like up until the 88th minute, they played a good defensive performance.
Yeah.
Had a few calls gone the other way, or had Meunier, maybe took advantage of that chance, it could be a different result, right? So, but at the end of the day, it was a tough game. It's always going to be tough to win in Bayern. But yeah, I think it's just important to look forward to the game on Tuesday, Champions League. Always going to be a big game. Haaland is fit for the game, which is good.
That's good.
Guerrero is still questionable, and Sancho, unfortunately, is going to be out until early April.
Shoot.
Which is disappointing because he's been in pretty good form. But Hazard had a good game. It was good to see him come and chip in with an assist. So it'll just be interesting to see how they line up against Sevilla. I really hope it's not in a back five because I just don't want them to sit back and try to absorb pressure. I'd rather let them go 4-3-3, 4-3-2-1. Have Hummels and Cannon there because Emre Can's been playing really well.
They played good.
Have More at right back. I don't even want to see Meunier on the bench, bro. I don't even want to see Meunier. I want to see Meunier at home watching the game from home, bro. Because
don't even want to see him on the plane, bro.
Yeah, I don't even want to see him on the plane, bro. I don't even want to see him on the team bus, bro. I don't even want to see him on the Instagram, bro.
You're gonna see him coming out with the shades.
Give him a
Headphones
week
in,
off.
ready to play.
But yeah, it'll see. Hopefully, Guerrero can be fit, just because obviously he's always a key player in possession, creating chances. And but yeah, we'll just look forward to Champions League top four. There's still a long season ahead, right? Still a lot of games to play.
Yeah, they have to get
a point off Bayern, 100%, right? But yeah, they still have to play Wolfsburg. They still have to play Frankfurt. So there's still gonna be games against those teams to kind of take points off of, and just take it week by week.
And you
just have to win the games that are in front of you, right?
Yeah, and to be fair, like we all kind of thought that Bayern was gonna win it anyways.
Yeah, I had the 2-0 gave me a little bit of hope. Right, those 2 goals early gave me a little bit of hope, right? But considering the players they're missing and just the fact that Bayern were a lot fresher, didn't have a midweek cup game, right? I always kind of figured this was gonna happen.
Yeah,
but it was an entertaining game nonetheless. Right? It was a good time to watch it. Right?
And you know what they say about those 2-0 wins, right? 2-0 leads. Sorry, they're not
most dangerous.
They're the most lead. Yeah, the most dangerous lead in football. So
yeah, because you think you're up, but you're honestly like that pressure. You just welcome the pressure at that point. So
yeah.
I just want to say quick, Lewandowski got a hat trick this game, which brought him up to 31 goals in the league.
Crazy.
31 goals. So now he's just 9 goals. He's just 9 goals off of equaling Gerd Muller's 40-goal record season in the Bundesliga.
It's gonna happen. He's
9 games left in the league. Can he do it?
Yeah, man.
Quick thing. Wasn't Suarez's best season with 38 goals in one season? That might have been his best season, I think. In the league,
he scored over 50 all competitions that season.
But I think in the league it was 38. So if Lewandowski could beat that, is Lewandowski better than Suarez of the century? Would that change your mind?
Probably.
Huge.
Possibly.
That helps.
But yeah, like 31 goals in 24 games. 24 games is like next level quality right there.
Oh, that's world class, and we know how world class he is, man.
31 goals in 23 games this season he has. He missed a game.
Okay.
It's crazy, man. Just what he provides for Bayern, man. It's different.
Yeah.
Different gravy, like we like to say it.
It's a goal threat, yeah.
But the title race is still up. Title race is still there with Leipzig only 2 points behind. So let's see how Leipzig can do.
Leipzig, yeah.
Leipzig's in good form.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully Leipzig can just keep it up because at the end of the day, I don't mind Leipzig winning games because it doesn't really affect Dortmund too much. As long as they beat Wolfsburg, as long as they beat Frankfurt, and as long as they beat Leverkusen, Leipzig can win all the games they want.
Yeah.
So speaking of Leipzig and Dortmund, let's hop into Champions League. The champions. So Tuesday actually is when Dortmund's gonna have is one of the first games for Champions League. Dortmund versus Sevilla, and then there's Juve and Porto. It's a big Tuesday fixture, guys.
Yeah.
How are we doing, James, in the competition we have? Anyways, again, thanks to everyone for tuning in. Another good episode, I'd say. We did really well. We talked about a lot of stuff. So in the comments, suggest what topics you want us to handle next time. Any questions you guys want us to answer.
Any recommendations?
Recommendations. Again, make sure to leave a like. Follow.
Smash that like button.
Yeah, follow us for more and put notifications on.
What episode number was this?
26, episode 26, man.
The John Terry episode.
Let's
go. Smash that like button.
Smash your boy's wife button. Smash your teammates button.
Wow. I don't think. No, don't do that.
That's the John Terry episode, boys.
The Footy Culture on all platforms.
Yeah.
Hit subscribe. Yeah, we the culture.
We the culture, boys. Deuces.
Ciao.
Easy.